What it is, guys, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming at you with more Dokkan Battle. Now, I'm going to be playing something a little in the background, and we're going to be talking about upcoming events and things like that. First of all, I want to say, I know there's a lot of salt and anger over the LR Vegito drop. After giving it, a lot of thought and seeing what's upcoming in Dokkan Battle, I think there's a lot of potential here. I did see a damage test. Unfortunately, I don't have 9 Elder Kais to feed into him at the moment. It is my goal eventually, but I also have, Super Saiyan 4 Goku that I just got, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks that I just got. I got a bunch of units that need Elder Kais too, units that I'll probably use far more often. So it's one of those, you have to give and take at some point. So what I'm going to be talking about here is, there is an event coming up eventually, and I don't know how soon. Hopefully sooner than later, though. In Dokkan Battle, we will be getting a brand new Super Vegito card. Very, very similar to the one we had before, but physical instead of an AGL. That Super Vegito card also comes with a farmable super attack for all of your base Vegitos. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. If Bandai really wanted to do it right, and really wanted to apologize for what they did there, I don't know why that is so grainy. This phone, something about Visor doesn't like the new phone. Anyway, but if Bandai really wanted to do this right, and really wanted to make it up to us, they would drop that, first thing in 2018, after we get, Super Saiyan 3 Broly. Because Super Saiyan 3 Broly, everyone dogs on him. He's a good hitter. But, like all the Broly units, as soon as he hits, his defenses go to crap. So, is he a hype card? I'm going to go after him. Real talk. So, it is something to consider. Now, hopefully they bring us that new Super Vegito sooner than later. And the reason I say that is because, if they really want to make this worth our while, I do not think you're going to have enough Elder Kai stones to farm up all the medals and all of the super attacks and all that good stuff. I just don't see them giving us enough of those in a short enough period of time to really make it worthwhile. But if they brought him out, how cool would that be? I think odds of it are pretty low, I'll be real with you, but, a man can dream. So, that's just some things that I think are, before we really go too crazy on, I know most of us, self-included, were really pissed about the way they did it, but I would say the unit they gave us, the base SSR unit, is a great hitter. If they manage to give us something else just really, really sweeten the deal, then I do think it's well worthwhile. And again, you should work on him. If you have Elder Kais, at this point, I wouldn't put him into him. I'm not going to. I've got other units. But I've seen what he does at 100%, and it truly is stupendous. So, in my humble opinion, worth. But if you're free to play, probably not by a long shot. If you're free to play, which, let's face it, they marketed him as a free to play LR, But either way, Dmonty Gaming, dude I follow, he's one of the guys that really got me into doing my channel. If you follow him, if you don't, I'll put a link in the description below for the video, but he did a damage test with him the other day. I posted it on Facebook for those of you that follow us on Facebook. But that damage test was really promising, and this is just with the base, fully awakened UR unit at SA10, so the TUR unit should be even better, and the LR unit should be even better than that. So hopefully there is a lot of promise in this card still. So don't get too upset. Don't rage quit the game yet. That said, let's talk about what is up and coming in the event. First of all, you should be, if you have Rage Trunks, let's go ahead and take a look here. Let's awaken, but that'll work. Okay. Where is he? He's right there. He's the first one. If you have this Rage Trunks, and yes, I do not have his super farmed up, that's actually what I'm working on right now. The event leaving Monday, the Future Trunks event, that I was actually running there a moment ago. That is gone on Monday. Now, let's go ahead and go to Acquired and go by Strength. These units, these Trunks units right here, they don't kind of awaken into a Super Saiyan Trunks that you can use. Super Saiyan Rage Trunks, in fact. That is not only a free-to-play Rage Trunks, it isn't really bad at all. They also Dokkan Awaken into a farmable unit for that Trunks. Now, this is, once again, you're talking a nearly 3 million Zenny investment per unit. Again. But, hear me out here. If you have that Rage Trunks, he is an amazing hitter. He does immense damage. And he's a phenomenal orb changer. So there's so many bonuses to him. So for me, absolutely worth. Over the next 48 hours, he's going to be my #1 focus. The Monster Carrot event leaves too. I need him for my Bulmas, and I will play him at some point, but this is really my #1, my bread and butter right now. And probably what I'm going to do is I'm going to farm up all the Trunkses, farm up all his medals, and farm up a spare one just to, just to play with, just to have an extra TUR free-to-play unit. That would be a lot of fun to enjoy. So, there's that. So make sure you're running those two. They're going to be gone very, very soon. Let's talk about one other thing here, and that is this. Coming in 2018 to JP, they're getting the second legendary, what do they call it? The legendary event or whatever. Basically, same thing we had when we had the legendary campaign, than when we had Goku. So they had the legendary campaign along with us. So really, they're like a year behind in that regard. Because remember, JP is roughly about 6 months ahead of us. I want to say the game came out like a whole year or pretty close to a year before us. But they're about 6 months behind us. Or ahead of us. And we're about 6 months behind them. But they ran the legendary campaign at the same time we did. Now, we have not had any real big information guaranteeing we're getting another legendary campaign. But as you know, as I've been saying from basically since October, the level 4 of LR Frieza is due any minute. Now, the new LR campaign in JP is about the LR androids. I would think most people at this point, if you're really going after the LR androids, you've had them. They're really not that amazing of a prize. I already have them rainbow starred. So for me, if it is the androids, done. I've already got all the rewards. And if you weren't around for the LR Goku campaign, the rewards were basically you get an SA-10 LR Goku, then they're going to give you, what did they give you? I forget. They give you something for that. And then if you did 100% Rainbow Star, they give you all the orbs needed to, basically they refund you all those orbs. Then, if you can take them up to SA-20, they will give you 10 Elder Kais. Which basically, if you feed Elder Kais, you then get, they refund you the Elder Kais. For me, I didn't manage to do it in time, unfortunately, but for me, if it's a free-to-play unit like LR Goku, then, hell, farm them up. It's 10 free Elder Kais that they're going to give you. Now, let's talk about this event real fast. If we are getting it at the same time as JP, which is what happened last time, will it be the androids? I don't think so. I legitimately wonder if it's either going to be the level 4 of Frieza that's extremely overdue on our part. I was saying I expected around Christmas time. I figure we'll know within a week what's going to happen after that event. I would say Super Saiyan 3, Broly will be here. He will probably be that whole last week before 2018, and then we'll start getting into the new meta in 2018 of all the category systems and all that stuff. Then, probably around that same time, we'll probably get level 4 Frieza for the LR Frieza event. Now, it would be really, really nice if this was for the LR Frieza, but they already ran him earlier this year, but they didn't give you the bonuses. They just ran him for like 2 weeks when he dropped. But remember, that was only level 3. That really still isn't farmable Frieza, so to speak. I mean, you could farm up Frieza Super Attack from a bunch of other events, but he has a 1% drop rate in level 1. So farming him up to SA-20 completely free to play is not terribly likely. You're going to spend a lot of damn time doing it. So I would like to see it be Frieza, personally. I already have the androids. If it's the androids, I don't have a problem with it. I think Frieza's the one to do it with right now. Either that, hear me out, either that, or they're going to give us the Supreme Kai events coming up for LR Vegito. Now that would be hype. But, well, and actually, if we go back to the game, boom, boom, and I'll tell you why I would say this. So, just like what they did with Goku, when they did him back then, let's go back here. If we go to the Supreme Kai Challenge, or whatever the hell they call it now. Come on, game. Not special mission, Supreme Kai Trial. There we are. Now, we've got quests, and I believe they recently added events up at the top here. I don't remember seeing that before, or at least I just now noticed it. I could go siphon through old videos and figure it out, but irrelevant. They have quests and events up here. If we're going to get Supreme Kai challenges from events, then they could do another stamina sale where everything is half stamina, and you just get Supreme Kai points for running all those events. That would be phenomenal. And then you could do the Vegito event and the androids side by side if you so wish, because that's the only time really that pays off to do androids is during the stamina sale. If we did get another stamina sale, I'll definitely do more android videos, even though I don't need them, because it is I won't say a fun grind, but it kind of is, because you run a whole bunch of different events. I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it, sincerely. So, there's a possibility we could be getting some of the Supreme Kai Trials for events, and if they did that, they could do the Legendary Campaign and half stamina sale, and that would be worth. So expect something big, and I think that's going to launch, they say New Year's Day or something early there. Something to keep an eye out for. Now, the only downside is if they don't do the androids on our part. That kind of sucks, because we might miss out on that brand new free-to-play unit. Is that Kimono 18 that was on the cover there that I showed you. I like to collect free-to-play units. I probably don't use them very often, but they're fun to keep in my bin and fun to have. It's like a CCG in a way. It's a digital CCG, so sometimes you just have cards you like to collect and enjoy. So there's that. And of course, for the waifu card hunters, why the hell are you playing Dokkan Battle and not Grand Order? Go. Shoot, go. Be free, my children. So anyway, those are things coming up into Dokkan Battle, but for right now, make sure you are running these events that are about to leave. Now, the free-to-play event for Goku Jr. is going to be around to the end of the year, so you still got time on that. I wouldn't, if you really, really need some stuff, I wouldn't worry about him right now. I swear I downloaded all the content. Why are you taking forever? Jesus. But that is the things to keep in mind that are coming up in Global right now. We do know, and what's interesting, and another very, very good point, maybe, if more I think about this, because the first category event that dropped was the one we got back in, was it June, July? We got Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, my boy here, and Physical Omega. There is a distinct possibility, whereas that would normally follow Super Saiyan 3 Broly, since we've already had them twice now, they might preempt that with a card. They might preempt that with Super Vegito. I'm not saying I know anything. I'm not saying this is a rumor or anything like that. I'm saying, wouldn't that be a nice situation? So don't go running out there and saying, oh, Pilk said blah, 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 blah. No, I didn't say that. I said, this is a good idea for Bandai, because then that is going to be... I mean, basically, that's the, I'm sorry, here you go, have a farmable unit. Hell yes. Because I've got other base Vegetos that I haven't used in forever, because I can't pull them. And I need super attacks for them. They're not farmable, and they're legitimately not worth dropping Elder Kais in. So, there's so many reasons why I would absolutely love to see that happen in-game. Ah, come on, you. This new phone is so tiny. I mean, God forbid I say tiny. I've got my wife's old Pantech over there. Oh my God, if you guys remember, if you remember the age of flip phones, remember that one that came out that was like that big? Yeah, she had that one. So, as much as I say this one's tiny, that's in perspective compared to my Note 3 and my Note 5. So, anyway, getting off topic. So, don't rage quit the game. There is still hope. There's still a lot coming to Dokkan Battle and a lot of reasons to play the game. Yes, be fully aware that they could really... I'm still not getting drops. Be fully aware that they could drop the ball over and over and over again. But also bear in mind that there's a lot of potential for specifically that event and for other events coming out. So don't get... I mean, it's just a game, guys. Legit. At the end of the day, it's just a game. Especially my free-to-play people. As much as I hate to tell you this, gashas are really kind of designed as a cash grab. So they prey on very gullible, we got to be very careful about how I word this because I've spent a lot of money in this game. But they prey on people that have the money to spend on the game because legitimately, with the money I've spent on the game, I could probably have already gone out and bought a new PlayStation or Xbox or whatever, which I don't have. My most recent game system is the PlayStation 2 that I bought my wife years ago. So, and we had a 360, but it bricked, and I didn't want to replace it. So anyway, neither here nor there. If you're free to play, I understand the anger. I would just say give them a little bit of time before you rage quit for them jacking up what should have been an amazing free-to-play card. Just saying, there could be great things coming. Anyway, guys, I'm ranting at this point. So definitely, continue your farming, do all the stuff you need to do in the game. I will be coming back after Dragon Ball Super tonight, and I'm trying to go live, but I'm also trying to figure out why this thing's messing up. So I told you guys I'm working out a little bit of a tech issue. There's a little bit of a learning curve to the phone and all that stuff, and interfacing with my system. So live streaming is definitely coming back very, very soon. I can't make promises because every time I make promises, they get broken. So I will let you guys know on social media, or I'll probably release a video right before I go live. So let you guys know. Anyway, hype for episode 120 tonight. 119 was garbage. We got nowhere better to go than up from there. So anyway, guys, that's the video. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. What do you think the Legendary campaign is going to be? Are we going to do androids? Is it going to be Vegito? Is it going to be Frieza? Who knows? Let me know what you think. What your thoughts are. What would you like to see from Dokkan Battle? Because Lord knows there's a million places to go from here. Anyway, guys, I'm still not getting drops from this stupid event. It's agitating. Anyway, Birdman, Booker. Oh, I got a bunch of new subscribers. I got to do my classic outro. So, yo, hit me up on Birdman. Follow my Booker. I did that backwards, and I will lay your ass out next time.